aren't you guys married yet? What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Haley if you guys are new, and if you are a returning subscriber, I'm so glad you guys are back for another video. So I just filmed this Get Ready With Me. It's a chatty Get Ready With Me. I've never filmed one before, so bear with me, but I answered a ton of questions that I've been getting on my YouTube channel as well as over on Instagram. If you're not following over on Instagram or subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button and follow along so you guys never miss a video. So we're gonna go into all kinds of questions about the house, about getting married, having kids, some of the stressful things that have been happening, and all of that. And if you guys like this style of video, give it a thumbs up. But without further ado, let's get ready with me. Fresh face, I just did my skincare, and I could be like totally wrong about this. I look so kindergarten. I take a face spray and I spray my beauty blender and I spray my face. This one's just coconut reishi from Alafia. I'll have all the products sit down below. It's just easier to do it that way kind of video. So basically I'm in that stage right now where we're trying to figure out, besides the renovations and packing, there's also like, holy moly, we're relocating. We need new doctors and dentists and, you know, all the normal things. And so I went to change my contacts the other day and I was like, oh my gosh, I need a new eye doctor. And Kyle's mom works in eye care and she was like, just for the time being, do 1-800-CONTACTS. It's super easy. And I was like, why didn't I have that? So they actually have a brand new exam process, which is amazing. And when I broke my glasses last spring, I had to wait almost 2 months to get my exam, but now I just did the 1-800-CONTACTS Express exam, which was so easy. I don't know why I didn't think of that. So you don't need an appointment, you don't have to commute, there's no wait time. It's so simple. Plus it's free, you can do it from your smartphone, from your computer. I really just needed everything super simple and automated, and this was just one extra thing I was worrying about. I hadn't changed my contacts in way too long, embarrassingly long time. Just dropped my sponge. Okay, next we're gonna use the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion Foundation. I love this stuff. So I didn't need a full-on eye exam, but I needed to just do a prescription check because I needed an upper on my contacts. This was such a game changer for me. In between packing and renovating and looking at furniture, I was able to just go online, go to 1-800-CONTACTS, fill out the questionnaire. It only took a couple of minutes. It was super simple. You look at a few images and then a board certified doctor actually goes over your exam. And then you have a guaranteed accurate result in 24 hours or less, which is amazing. If that's something you guys are interested in, if you're a college student and you live far away from your normal doctor or something and you need something quick, you guys should check that out. I'll also have 1-800-CONTACTS in the link, or my links down below for you guys. I don't know why, it was so revolutionary, and we're trying to automate more things in our day-to-day life, like our grocery shopping and where we're getting certain things, and everything online is just so simple. So this is just another area where I'm like, you know what, let's just give it a shot. And it worked out really, really well. And I changed my contacts and I can see, and I feel like I am being productive. But yeah, I'm gonna do a video to kind of go over some of those other things that we're doing that are gonna be simplifying our life a little bit, because we're not moving somewhere super rural, but it's far enough away from all of our basic stuff where going to a Target, going to a Whole Foods or Trader Joe's or something isn't really easy. So we needed another option, and I'm gonna be going over some of that stuff with you guys and just sort of how we're simplifying our life with this new move, and also going to be sharing how we're changing our house over to a completely natural home, which I'm also really excited about. I'm not gonna go crazy with powder, but I'm gonna use this IT Cosmetics dual-ended brush to just kinda in there a little. My nose tends to get weird. Go in with the smaller end and go like that. Okay, cool. All right, so next we're gonna use butter bronzer, which is my go-to. I've used this probably for 3, maybe 4 years. And it's my favorite. Just gives you such a natural look, and it's really easy to blend. Plus it's drugstore, which we love. All right, so one of the other questions that I was getting a lot of when we bought the house was, why aren't you guys married yet? It's like the elephant in the room, you know? And there's a lot of reasons. Without giving away too much detail, Kyle is a private dude. He's in the Navy, and I think you guys all know that. When he decided to not be active duty and pursue a different career while still being in the reserves, we knew it was gonna kind of like prolong our timeline a little bit, and we both knew it going into it. I knew it going into it. We had a date, you know what I mean? But then his career change happened, which was the best move for him and for us in general, and that is why. But some people were like, I can't believe you guys bought a house, why didn't you just rent? Well, because this job involved moving and the way that the market is, and financially it just made sense. And the area that we're moving to, there's not a lot of rental properties, so that is why we bought a house. And yes, we both want to be married. So hopefully that answers your question. See how it's glowy, but it doesn't look like crazy contour, and that was what I wanted it to look like. These are just ones that I've gotten from comments or Instagram. Some people were saying, I've always gotten this question on Instagram about like wanting kids. Yes, I do want to have kids, but real quick, we're gonna go in with the Kylie Cosmetics highlighter. This is one of my favorites, actually. Yeah, kids. I want kids. I don't particularly want kids right now. I want to be married first. Kyle and I would definitely want to do some traveling. Yeah, I just feel like I was meant to be a mom, you know what I mean? You know, I am using the Tarte by Whitney Simmons palette. I love this palette. The colors are up my alley. They are warm toned, have a little bit of red in each of them, which I really like. So I'm gonna keep it super simple and going with the color Cut, which is this like peachy one. So where we are right now with the move, it is the first week of March, and we have to be out of my townhouse before April 1st. We still have hardwood floors to go in the guest bedrooms and downstairs. So the fireplace and the painting has, it's taking a little bit longer. Kind of crunch time right now, and I'm also using Flex, which is the highlight color, under my brow and in the inner corner. So now we're kind of starting to move stuff up there, so that way when we have to really move everything, it's less of a deal, But I have been really stressed out this week. I don't know if you guys saw on Instagram, but going in with Cut for the lower lash and just connecting it. This past week, we had stress at the house with getting things done. I think Kyle was definitely feeling the pressure of his job and the house and moving. Kyle is definitely somebody who doesn't like to have a lot of chaos. Who wants a lot of chaos? But he doesn't like a lot of options, and he doesn't like things to take too long. So when it comes to projects, he's like, I want it done correctly and quickly. I'm definitely more of the project person where I'm like, let's do everything. So we've had to balance that out, but I think it's fine. I just felt bad because I'm trying to make it so he doesn't have to stress too much about it, but it was just kind of inevitable, us being behind on some stuff. He still has so many other obligations right now, and I think that's what's tricky. He's in the Navy, so he'll have drill this weekend, so he'll go from his full-time job to drill for the Navy and then start back on Monday again. He doesn't get a lot of time off, and that's exhausting, especially with the shifts that he has. They're 8-hour shifts. He probably works 12 plus hours every day. He's never come home directly after a shift ever. So I try to be as ready for him when he gets home, so that way he just doesn't have to come home to a lot of stress. I'm just talking and rambling. I basically just been going back and forth with some of these colors, doing a smoky brown. Some people were also wondering what the style of the house is gonna be like. It's modern and clean, but there's definitely touches of rustic and organic things, a little coastal, a little farmhouse, but not leaning towards anything specifically. Not a big fan of that. Some people who I really love for designs are Studio McGee and Amber Interiors. Those are kind of where I pull a lot of inspo from. I'm not gonna use any pencil liner. I'm just gonna go in with some darker shades to line my upper and lower lash. Some of my favorite places to buy furniture and home decor. I love Restoration Hardware. I think it's important that if you're gonna buy furniture, your big pieces, invest in good quality pieces that are gonna be the foundation of the rooms, that are gonna last a really long time. So we got a lot of stuff from, well, not a lot, but we're getting most of our stuff from Pottery Barn and Restoration. You can find great stuff on Wayfair and Joss and Main. There's also some interior design websites like France and Sons, Burke Decor. Those are all kind of my favorites. And then I love just finding like decor and rugs and stuff like that at TJ Maxx and Home Goods. I like Target, but I don't love having like a full house of it because I think as far as furniture goes, you know, quality is gonna last the test of time. And I'd rather spend a little bit more and have it forever than have to always be buying replacements, you know? It's kind of my philosophy. Like, I think we're gonna be using a couch that was my aunt's that she paid a good chunk of change for maybe like 10 or 15 years ago. We couldn't afford to buy the couch new, but it's not the color that we want, so we're gonna have a couch that is so well made, it's gonna last forever. We're gonna spend probably the same amount of money getting it recovered that we could for like a newer, less quality couch, but I think it makes sense. Does that like, right? Am I making sense? I hope so. And then the problem with the Pottery Barn bed, we went for the Tacoma. It was nothing like the picture, and I was beyond disappointed. And so we're going with the Sausalito instead, just to negate any future problems with color. And because people were saying that they had problems with that one too, and I was really, really bummed out. The more accurate just color is they use that bed for one of the mattress pictures on Pottery Barn, and it shows the Tacoma in the background and it's dark. I don't know why the actual bed picture looks so different, but we're going with Sausalito now. Because I don't want to have a dark bed. I don't like that. I really. Also this week, ooh, the lighting totally just changed. Here it comes. Okay. I think the other reason I'm stressed is because all of my work is depending on me getting things done. There's nothing super passive, and so I'm trying to be organized there and efficient. And then this past Sunday, my car died, and I've only had that car for a few years, 2 years almost. I had to take it in to BMW and have them handle it. And we've always purchased used Beamers because my dad knows how to work on them. And so we've always saved a ton of money and like driven cars until they had like 250,000 miles on them because my dad always worked on them. And this one, he would plug it into his like computer thing and try to read it and it wouldn't work. So when it died this time around, I had to do the whole process of towing it and taking it to an actual BMW place. So gonna be paying out of pocket for that bad boy. A little bummed. Just because it's like, I was gonna buy a rug this week, but instead I'm buying a part for my battery. So, you know what? It's life. It's not a huge problem. Is it a burden? It's annoying. It's not a great time. But you know what? I can handle it and I'm not letting it, you know, get me down. So, little Maybelline falsies. We have a little packing to do, and then my dad and I are going to take the bed apart at the new house because I felt so terrible that I didn't see it before the bed was built. I just saw it after my dad and my brother went up there, and I felt awful, but Josh FaceTimed me and I was just, you'll see it in the house reno clip, but I was just like, wait, that is not the bed I ordered. I was really shocked, but I have the best parents in the world, and my dad was like, no, like, we're not gonna spend this much money on something and have it not be right, so we are gonna take it apart and send it back. Like I said, best parents in the world. But I'm borrowing my brother's car this week, so we're gonna see what we can fit in there and take up on the way, and that is that. Gonna give it a little spray. The best. Take these clips out. Okay. Oh. Zhuzh. There we go. Looking good. So I hope you guys liked this Get Ready with me. If you guys want me to do more videos like this, let me know down below. You guys can also send in some more questions that you want me to answer. But as always, I hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you in the next video.